Hey guys, Pat from Pat's Brewery, and we're going to be making an improvement following our last brew day. So pretty simple one really. Let's get ourselves turned on now. I can show you what it is. It's to do with our control panel. Now I know a few of you guys have said in the past, Pat, if you have so many problems with your control panel, get it done properly. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. One of the whole parts of the hobby that I really enjoy is the tinkering part, and the control panel has been a major part of that. So I'm going to keep on tinkering away. What's the problem? I don't hear you ask, but it's quite a simple one really. Well, funnily enough, today they seem to be behaving, but it's a case of, there you go, there's our PIDs and our temperature probes. Because my soldering's pretty poor, these bits here are a little bit temperamental, and unless I keep them perfect, quite easily we can end up getting the old oral warning message from our PIDs. And not that I don't like a bit of oral. It is an easy joke, I had to go there. But something that was quite frustrating is that during the last brew day, only for like the last 5 minutes of the 60-minute boil, I didn't realise, but actually my boil wasn't actually getting any heat because it was registering a completely random temperature, which made no sense whatsoever. So yeah, it kind of meant that I cut off the boil a bit early, just because the temperature probe wasn't connected properly. So what I'm going to do is, you see, when I put this together, I had these done with the idea that, well, I might need to disconnect them, move them away, tie them away, whatever. I don't think I've ever disconnected these except when I've had an issue with one of the probes and I've just switched it to the other one. And that issue being because I made them detachable. So what I'm figuring now is what I'll just do is actually I'm going to take off the detachable part, wire the lengths of the probes directly into the PIDs, and hopefully it'll be the last that we see of our oral warning message. So I'm going to get started with that, and we'll go from there. And we have no more oral issues. You can see we've gone straight in. Don't need to be glued back in. That's how I have to do in a bit. Anyway, so rather than wiring them directly into the PIDs, because I did think, actually I have some Wagos. I think they're called Wagos. Maybe that's like the brand name. These probably aren't the right brand, but anyway, I've effectively just used these off-brand Wagos to connect the wire to the existings. That way, actually, going back to the previous thought of, if I do need to remove the temperature probes for any reason, it's not too much hassle. I can just unclip these and take them out. So yeah, it's good thinking. Also, I didn't want to have to worry about the rest of the wiring. So there is that. Good stuff. So yeah, that is about it for the improvements. Something I do also need to do at some point is double check that the probes are registering at the right temperature, and just adjust the PIDs so that they reflect everything correctly. But I can actually do that better on a brew day than with empty pots and air temperature and bits and pieces. So I think this one is genuinely a relatively short video, because I know that I've not actually shown you me doing it, because you know, looking at the back of my head's not exactly going to be the most entertaining of things, but that's a little improvement that we've done to the brewery this week, and hopefully it'll make the next brew day that little bit easier. So until next time guys, it's been Pat from Pat's Brewery. I'll see you next time. Cheers.